Good evening. Previously, about 6 months ago, I was shopping at Walmart. This was back when Walmart had items that were available to purchase that you would actually want so you could get your toilet paper and everything. At Walmart, I saw a Red Bull display and they had a contest going on where you could get a chance to stream with someone who goes by the name of Ninja. As I saw that display, I was thinking, this guy looks familiar. I couldn't put my finger on where he was from. So I pulled out my trusty cell phone and looked it up. It turned out that he is one of the most popular online streamers of video games. And it turns out I went to school with him. So that is how I looked familiar. He was 1 year behind me in high school. But I decided to follow him on Twitter just to see what he was posting about. I don't follow the world of esports too closely, but he is someone who is highly competitive in that. About earlier this year, in January, he made a post that said, when you stop getting angry after losing, you've lost twice. There is always something to learn and always room for improvement. This really made me think a lot. Probably more so than he actually intended for it to make someone think, but made me think nonetheless. And I thought that this could really apply more to just the world of esports and video gaming. In Toastmasters, we all give speeches, and I know Jerry gave a presentation previously on bouncing back from a bad speech. When Jerry asked who has given a bad speech, everyone's hand went into the air because we had all, at some point, have given a speech that we were less than proud of. But that being said, doesn't mean that we have to just take that as a loss. We have the opportunity to learn and move on. All of our meetings are recorded, so you'll have the option to see how we did ourselves, to see what we did well, and to see what we could have done better. But we also have the luxury of getting 2 evaluations on each speech. And that provides valuable feedback that we can apply to our next presentations and that we can use to do better the next time we are giving a presentation. The most important thing is, though, is that advice to do better. It's designed to help us improve and give us something to focus on. But we have the choice to take that advice, but if we don't, we've lost twice. I personally also play a lot of online chess. Do I win every game I play? Absolutely not. In fact, I lose just as much as I win, if not more. But what that means is when I lose those games, I have to go through and dig through that game and review my moves to see what was a good one, what was a bad one, and how I could have done better. It's highly possible that during this game, I missed a tactic, or I could have taken some pieces and gained a material advantage, which would either make it easy for me to win or make my opponent resign when he falls behind in material. Maybe it's possible that I left an important piece just sitting out there in the middle of the board waiting to be taken because I was too busy focusing on something else. That's all entirely possible. If you are playing the game of chess, you can't say, oh, my opponent, he must have just gotten lucky. The important thing is in chess, there is no luck, there are no dice, and if you don't learn, you've lost twice. I also think that we can apply this quote to life. In life, we win, we have our triumphs, and we have our defeats when something doesn't quite go the way that we had intended. However, that being said, there are ways that we can learn and ways that we can grow. For instance, we can read a book on topics that we are interested in, and books that can help us learn and grow. We also have the opportunity to look for that next opportunity in our lives. What can we do to get that next step ahead? In Toastmasters, there are ample leadership opportunities. If you've never had an officer position, you can take one. If you've had an officer position, you can do one you haven't, or you can step up to take the area director role. There are valuable leadership opportunities all over the place, and Toastmasters, those are easily given out to you that can learn. Maybe it's at work. Maybe there's that promotion you want to get. Maybe you want to work to get to that, learn a new skill. There's always room for growth in life, and there are opportunities that you should all take. With that, you also want to make sure you associate yourself with people who help you grow, people who are winners. And by winners, I don't mean people who haven't lost, but I mean people who have that positive attitude, the uplifting attitude that can help raise other people up and help them realize their potential. Those are the kinds of people you want to hang out with. You don't want to hang out with people who pull you down and hold you back from what you want to do. You do what you want to do, and you need those people to lift you up to help realize your truest potential. In life, you won't always win, but it's not nice if you lose twice. Friends, I didn't think that Ninja's quote would have such an impact when I first read it, but when I really sat down to think about it, it really does have an impact. In life, you always can learn. There always is room for growth in anything you do. That holds true. So what you want to make sure you do is you learn, you grow, and you bounce back from those defeats, because it's a vice if you lose twice. Thank you.